Alright, so we are working with rotations where we're being asked to find the new coordinate after a rotation of 90 degrees clockwise. So before we even get into the rotation notes, we're going to go ahead and figure out where are we starting. So we're using point F, so I'm going to write out the original point. So again, the intersection of those two main lines is your origin. Anything to the left is negative and anything to the right is positive. On the x-axis, and on the y-axis, anything up is positive and anything down is negative. I know it can be a little more tricky when you don't have the numbers on your actual graph, but it's okay. Counting is a very good skill that we're really good at, so we can do this. So F, we start with the x-axis always. That is 5 to the left, which means that's going to represent negative 5. And it is up 3, which is positive 3. Now that we know where we're starting from at point F, we're going to go ahead and look at the rotation notes. So it says 90 degrees clockwise. That means that we're going to follow this rule right here. We're going to take that original point and we're going to change it to look like that second part of that rule. So you're going to flip the x and the y values. Anytime you have a rotation that is 90 degrees or 270 degrees, you're going to flip your numbers. So y comes first, x comes second. Then you're going to change the sign on the value that has the negative, which in this case is the x. So this is a two-step process, so just make sure you don't lose anything while we're going through it. I'm going to rewrite the rule right below my original point, just so I don't forget it and it's easier for me to see. So x comma y is 2, y comma negative x. So the first thing you have to do here is flip, okay? Now this is not finished. There's 2 steps to this, so we have to flip it. So 3 is going to come first, and negative 5 is going to come second. The second piece of this is to make the sign change with the one that has the negative. So the x value here, so which was the x value, is now the y value, needs to change signs. So instead of being negative 5, we're going to make it a positive 5. So my f prime, or my new coordinate, is going to be at 3, 5. So I'm going to go ahead and plot this. So positive 3 on the x, positive 5 on the y is right here. This is exactly where we wanted it to be. With a 90-degree movement, it's only supposed to move one quadrant, and it's supposed to move clockwise. So if you think of a clock, 12, 6, 3, and 9, your hands are moving this way. So to move one quadrant and to be moving in the right direction is correct. Again, remember this is a 2-step process. You have to flip the x and y value, then change the sign of your x value. The keyword for this is sand. S-A-N-D, sand. Hope this helps.